I'm Introvert Jen. Welcome to my channel page. This is probably my 8th take of this same video, and I'm not getting it right, or I'm not sounding the way I want to sound, so I'm just gonna talk and hopefully it comes out right. Hopefully you like me. If you don't, oh well, I'll get over it. The name of this channel, as I aforementioned, is Introvert Jen. Jen because my name is Jenna, and introvert because that is the word that most describes me. When people always say describe yourself in one word, I don't know what to say. And I usually don't tell them I'm an introvert, because then they feel as though they either don't want to talk to me or they want to get me out of my comfort zone and start screaming and yelling and all that stuff. So I'm going to go over, or I'm going to review what an introvert is, the formal definition, and then my own definition of how I feel about certain things. So I googled the word introvert, and Wikipedia came up with this ditty: a shy, reticent, and typically self-centered person, or a person predominantly concerned with their own thoughts and feelings rather than with external things. Now I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have no idea what reticent means, and quite frankly I don't care. Self-centered. I wouldn't describe myself as self-centered because I don't really care. I mean, I guess when you think of the most formal definition of self-centered, or the one that comes to everyone's mind, it's people who are very concerned about their looks, their hair, their appearance, and I'm kind of sloppy. Tell the truth and shame the devil, I'm kind of sloppy. So I guess in that sense I'm not self-centered, but I am self-centered in the way that I don't really have time for people's BS. Like, if you're being stupid, then I don't have time for you. I'm just that kind of person, and my friends know that I'm that kind of person, and they're friends with me anyway, so I guess it's not that bad of a trait, or else I wouldn't have any friends whatsoever. How I got this way? Well, I am an only child of a single mother, which is not a very unique story in the Black community. It is actually very common. But I guess I can say this because I don't really know what I was missing out on, but I didn't really notice the absence of a father figure. I mean, I guess I never had the father-daughter dance to attend. I mean, I guess there was one when I was in Girl Scouts, but I thought it was stupid anyway, so I didn't go. But I've always had my grandfather, I've always had friends' dads, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. My mom's an introvert as well, which is weird because she had siblings growing up. I'm an only child, but she had siblings growing up. But the way our relationship kind of works is we don't ignore each other, but we don't spend a lot of time with each other. We talk when we need to talk, and it's not, I don't really think there's an unhealthiness there. I just think that we are both very wrapped up and comfortable with ourselves, so we don't really need the company, because I'm fun all by myself. So the reason I decided to start this channel was because you know, I have no one to talk to. I mean, I just said I could talk to my mom if I needed to, but I prefer not to. I prefer to just talk and not have to listen. I know that sounds terrible, but you know, I'm kind of using this page as kind of a therapy, or kind of in place of a journal that I'm going to put public, because I'm probably not going to try to put that bad of a representation of myself out there, but just, you know, something to kind of a diary. And if anyone feels the way I feel, you know, leave a message in the comment box and I'll talk to you back. I probably won't be very conversational, but I'll talk to you back. Relationships of an introvert. I don't have a boyfriend right now, but my best friend is a guy. He's not my best friend, but he's my closest friend that I have. I've never had a best friend. Like, I know some people who have, like, I can't live with my best friend, this is the best person ever. I can live without a lot of people. I don't know if that's part of my introvertness, but it's true, you know. My my closest friend. He's a guy. He's also an introvert, so we understand each other. And basically, what I've noticed that me, him, and my mom have in common is that when we don't want to be bothered, we're not bothered. And it's not a shadiness thing, it's a mental health thing. Let's say something bad happens to me, like I'm on the bus and someone just comes up to me and just cusses me out. And, you know, just without any regard for human courtesy. The way I react to it is I don't say anything. I might have an attitude face, but I don't say anything because you never know who's watching you. And I don't want to put out that angry black woman stereotype further than it's out there enough. I try not to be that angry black woman. But I don't react. I internalize it. And when I get home, I kind of vent to myself about it, maybe dance around and tire myself out, go to sleep, wake up, I'm fine. And I might share what happened with my homie, like, guess what happened? This so-and-so said this, and I wish I could have slapped her in the face, but I'm not the kind of person to be out loud in someone's face, like, do-whoop. And I think that is one of the plus sides of being an introvert. I mean, no, we're never the life of the party. I don't have the personality that Timothy De La Ghetto has, where he's very outreaching. I don't reach out to people because I'm not that kind of person. I feel like if you reach out to me, I'll make the effort, but other than that, I don't reach out to people. I'm very self-sufficient. This kind of makes me sound pathetic, but hey, this is my video diary, like I said, so I could just very well be pathetic, and I'm just letting you know. I feel like the character that I relate most to, or that is my hero, is Daria. Do you remember Daria from MTV? Those cartoons? I love Daria and Jane. They were both my favorite. Jane was a little more out there in the world, like she was sociable when she had to be, but she was still very cynical. Daria was just acerbic and she was just morbid. I would say that I am similar to Daria, except I'm not as morbid as her. Which I think is a good thing. You know, I'm trying to be a more positive person because, you know, you see, they always say, I'm a Christian, people always say Christians have to be like, hey, what's up, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm just like, hey, how's it going? Good. I'm very mellow. So maybe if you are an introvert as well, maybe you don't have a problem. Maybe you're not shy, because I'm not really a shy person. I'm a little standoffish when you first meet me because I don't want you to, like, cuss me out, or maybe you don't like the way I look, or maybe you have a problem with tall girls, I don't know. But I'm not gonna be, hey, how you doing? I'm so-and-so. But if you introduce yourself to me, I'll surely conversate with you. Converse. Jenna, no, you did not just say conversate. I know it's converse. You don't have to tell me that. Yeah, so that's just an intro to me. I'm probably gonna make another video directly after this. So yes, I'm wearing the same clothes. I'm wearing a nightgown because I don't feel the need to get dressed up if you're only going to see me from the shoulders up. Okay, bye.